What's happening, boys and girls? How the devil are we? Shanksy here, and today we are going to be kicking off with Captains of the Damned, A Pirate's Life Tall Tale number 3. And in this guide, we are going to be getting every single commendation. That includes Ghost of the Bayou, Vault of the Forgotten, Captain of Memories, Treasure of Eternity, Key to Freedom, Treasure Hoard, the Raid of Isla Tesoro, Charting a New Destiny, Captain of the Damned, Lost Memories, Forgotten Memories, Captain of the Haunted Waters, and Strike Your Colours. We're also going to be unlocking Tankard of the Damned and Concertina of the Damned. So there are an awful lot to get on in this video. So without further ado, land lovers, let's set sail, baby. What's happening, boys and girls? So, after accepting the quest, we are going to listen to a little bit of dialogue from Gibbs, and we are going to get back our bloody compass. From that, we're going to head on over to the ship, and really simply, guys, is we're going to sail to exactly where it wants us to go. As per the law in the movies, it points us to where we want to be, and where we want to be is over there. So I'm going to assume you're not an absolute numpty, and we are on the third quest, so well done on that. We're going to sail on over there, and I will catch up with you once we're through the initial cutscene bit. I'll see you in a sec. Now, as we get through to the Bayou, we are going to be doing absolutely nothing yet, but following the river down, following towards the compass, and before we even start collecting journals, we're going to have to find the Flame of Light, or yeah, I think it's called the Flame of Light. So we're going to follow this round to the right-hand side. Again, just keeping an eye on the compass. It's a fairly narrow path. You probably don't want to be bombing down here all too quickly. But hey, I'm not here to teach you how to sail a ship, baby. I know you know what you're doing. Probably better than me, in all fairness. Look at the state of that turn. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. So we're going to be sailing on down here all the way to the end, keeping an eye on the compass just to make sure that we're going down the right path, as it were. Now, it could be either or. I think no matter which way you go, you're actually going to end up coming back on yourself. So it's all good in the hood. Right, further on down. Lovely of the jubbly. Easy does it, baby. And we are going to be going basically right to the end of this map. To where you'll see a house on the left-hand side, and that's where we're going to be aiming for, all the way down to the end. Now, I've got an horrible feeling we might have to take the old steep right over there. We're going to be all right with it. Let's just keep going this way to start with, and we'll start bearing around to the right-hand side. We should be all right. Sailing in the bayou. All right, all the way down. You can actually run down here, but to be honest, where there becomes a bit of a problem with that is you need your ship to progress a little bit further on down the line. So sailing it makes sense. If there's two of you, let one of you sail it while the other one runs ahead. Might not be such a bad shout. That's certainly how I got it done the first time round. Picking up the wind where we can. And it shouldn't be too much further down here now, in all fairness. Keeping us round to the right. There we go. Slowly. A little bit to the left, not too far to the left. Oh, my days. Oh, my days. Right. Sailing on down here. I'm pretty sure it's the house around the corner, and we will be able to crack on. Then from there, we're going to start collecting some of the journals. There's going to be, I believe there's 3 journals in this area, and then there's going to be a following additional 7 journals in the next area. As you can see, we've gone all the way down, followed the compass round, no dramas at all, and it's going to be this house here where we're going to have to go to. Now, this one can be a little bit bugged once you get a little bit further in. Let's lower the anchor at this point. Don't want to go too much further. Anchor's lowered. So once you pull up to the hut, instead of going towards the hut, we're actually going to chuck a right, and we're going to go towards picking up the light first. So one of the best ways to do it is to follow your compass. If not, just stick to the left-hand side. And to be fair, all of the torches, to prove that you're going the right way, will open up as you're going. So it's really not all that difficult, right? Once we get to the fragments of the past and we find the ship, we're going to want to go inside, over this way, climb up to the top, make the jump, and we want to nick their light from the Flame of Souls. Double important, as we've seen in previous bits. This is what we want. So from here, we can start collecting journals before we progress any further with our quest. Right, so from obtaining our light, there's going to be a small rowboat in front of us. Now, you've got two different ways you can do this. One is like a normal person, jump in the boat and sail it. Two is like me and swerve that rowboat like the plague, because I find steering it is nigh on impossible, and I'm going to leg it there instead. So we're going to basically follow the river around as if we would on the rowboat. And at the end of the mouth of this lake, for example, we're going to see our ship on the right-hand side. We are going to chuck a left, however. If we can't go around like that, we'll just go around the water. We're going to chuck a left, and we are going to be heading towards that small house there. So if you're looking at your compass, or indeed if you're sailing, it is going to be in the northern direction. Once you come out of the mouth of that cove, chuck a left, head north, and you should be able to see the light directly in front of you. I will see you there. So once you jump up to this particular house, you're going to see the old rocking chair and the banjo, and you're going to be thinking, hang on, Shanks, I can't see a diary over here, and you're absolutely spot on. What you've got to do is light this torch here on the left-hand side, and then as if by magic, it appears. There you go. That is going to be your very first journal. With that in the distance, we are going to keep on going and following this rivered round. We're going to come to another shack in a minute where we don't need to go. So you see this ruined boat and everything like that. We're going to keep on going past that. And it's almost in, it's not quite an easterly direction, more of a southeast direction from where we just were, rather than a straight east direction. If you head straight east, you're going to see that building there with that set of stairs. Don't worry, you're still going the right way. And then keep on going southeast all the way across, basically to the very far side of the Bayou. If you get lost, look for one of these points, and you'll be able to find out where you are again relatively quickly. From there, we're going to find this hut with this little set of stairs leading up to it, and we are going to take the set of stairs leading up to it like so. Pull out our lantern, and then we are going to light the torch, and you are going to now see basically a lot more of the torches light the way for where we need to go. So from lighting the lantern, we're going to jump down and follow these lights as they appear, as these torches as they get lit up, all the way down towards the water. Once we get towards the water, we're actually going to swim under and follow these oars all the way down. Keep following the path down towards the rowboat, and just in here, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Is your journal. There we go. Lovely of the jubblies. Now, from here, we're going to be finding two tattered cages. I believe it's to the eastern direction. I'm going to get there and then double back on myself and show you the way. So, from the last journal, swim up, head north, northeast, up until you can find this rock with the masks attached here. You'll see the mast with two cages attached. This is what we're looking for your next one. Once we found this, we're going to want to find a way up here. I would suggest coming around here to the left-hand side, following it round as we go. All the way. Don't get tied up like me. And we are going to head over towards the top of that so we can light that at the center of the mast there. Light the torch at the beginning of the mast, I should say. And then we're going to shoot down the first of these ropes. Like the more tattered one on the second one. Shoot that one down. Go on down there. And that is going to be your next journal. Once you've got those 3 journals in the bayou, we're going to be heading back towards the ship. Follow the compass. If you're not entirely sure where you're going, follow it to where you need to be, or where you want to be. and we will catch up with how to do the next part of the quest there. But we're back at the ship. Instead of going right towards collecting the flame, we're going to be going left up until this spooky old house up here. Climbing on up to the top, and you guessed it, grabbing out your old lantern, lighting the lanterns at the door. I think there was 2 of them. There we go. There is 2 of them. Bosh. And that will trigger the next stage. Now, this gets a little weird, right? Because your compass is still showing that you've got to enter the house, but you can't. Not to worry. Grab out your lantern again, and we're going to drop down here and have a little look at these guys standing in front of you. There are going to be 3 of them without their candles lit, and you're just going to do them a favor, give them a little top up, give them a little boost, and that is going to send you on your way to the next stage, just like so. So after this cutscene, we're going to be jumping back on the boat and heading through there. I'll see you through there. So this is our next stop at the fort. You want to park up in here, and we are going to be heading up, continuing the quest, and also finding them next 2 journals. This little fella on the docks had a bad day. Make sure you walk on over here, light that lantern for him, and then we're going to be following the old torches up. Now I'm going to mute here, as always, with basically the system, just so we don't get copyright striked or anything. But don't worry, cue the music now. Hopefully that works in editing, or I'm going to look like a right dickhead. Right. From there, we've got to go around and light the braziers, all at the top of this little well. Obviously, yeah, that's what it's called, like a pit or an oubliette. And I know what you're thinking. What the hell is an oubliette, Shanks? And it comes from the French word to forget. And basically, as a form of medieval torture, if you were a right knobhead, they would throw you down the oubliette and forget all about you. But normally the fall from the oubliette was bad enough to like break your legs and things like that, but not bad enough to kill you. So you'd spend the rest of your days in absolute agony / darkness, being eaten alive by rats. Anyway, that's what an oubliette is. So jumping down this lovely little oubliette, let's crack on. Right, culture with Shanksy. We're going to pick the lockpick up off the skeleton and right at the bottom, and we're going to swim our way up to the top. Now, we're not going to go straight out because we do need to get the next journal rather than just heading straight on out. And it is, where is it? Around here somewhere. Light his torch up, obviously, so he can show you the way. And once you light his torch up, that is going to show you your next journal just across from him in the oubliette. My new word for the day, obviously. Right, from there, we need to grab the lockpick again, and we're going to jump down, and we're going to go through this grate underneath the well. From there, swimming on up. Just keep swimming, all the way to the top. Lovely of the jubblies. Right, and then on the right hand side, we are going to find this door, and we're going to pick the lock because we're pirates and we know how to do such things, and we're going to burst into here. Hoorah! Right, from there, we also, I do believe, our next journal's in there, but we're going to have to get through from it through the top. So let's get up there first. So from here, we're going to use the lockpick again over here. What's it, Jack Sparrow? A bounty of 200 gold? Behave yourself. I ain't going to turn him in for 200 gold. 200 gold. Bloody Dark Adventurers set's worth like 18 something million. I'm not turning anything in for 200 gold. Alright, anyway, climb up that, smash that up, and then we're going to be, oh, hang on. Then we're going to be jumping across. That was a terrible jump. That was a bloody terrible jump. Alright, let's try that again. There we go. You can actually fall down there thinking about it and then jump back up onto there, or jump back onto the table and then jump onto the barrel and then jump onto there. But it's not the top that you're aiming for, it's actually the bottom. So right there, before we jump down onto that, that's all blocked in, unfortunately. But what we're going to do is get the next journal before we progress anywhere else. So we're going to jump over to the rooftops over here, fall on down to where these lovely skeletons are. We're going to obviously break ourselves out of here, grab the old lantern, because everyone needs a torch when you're trying to get hold of the these. And light the torch just outside of the cell, and that will light the torches inside the cell, burning that up the top, and then your last journal is just there on the floor. Right, now we're going to continue the quest, get this bit finished, and progress to the next set of journals. Same way that we just went, jump over here, jump onto that, jump up there, and we are going to, instead of drop down, we're obviously going to just basically follow it round and keep everything going. Just make sure no one's in there, just hiding. Right, use the pulley system for the cage. All the way to the bottom. All the way to the bottom. Sorry, I literally mental blank there. And then you're going to jump in this one and wait for it to take you up. I have no idea how that would work with the excess weight and why that would work, but it does. So let's not question the logic. From there, we are going to continue on round. And I do believe it was onto the top now, was it not? Ah, right. Continue round onto the left-hand side, go down. Sorry, guys, been a few days since I last done this. Jump on over to these. Try not to fall down, because that would be a right pain in the arse. Glad I didn't there. Right, climb up the ladder. And then we are going to progress around to the top of the fort. Now, I do believe the easiest way to do that is... It is that way, isn't it? Running of the guns. I think we might be able to sword dash across there. I could certainly do with something to jump onto. But we will try it nonetheless. Oh, sword dash across.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Take two, sword dash across. There we go. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Right, so it does work. From there, we want to use the old pulley system again. Every time you see one of these, we're pretty much going to be using it. And we're going to be going up towards the top. Now, you'll see over there, it's the brazier. Very similar to what we had before. We're going to be lighting the beacons using this. So, Bosh, ignite the lighthouse. Then we are going to be looking for the braziers, basically. Yeah, not rocket science, is it? There, and there is the ones that we're looking for, I believe. So, slightly up for this one, and then we should just be able to drag that across. Let's have a little look. Yeah, that would just drag across. First one lit. Second one is on the same height, so we can just drag that across. I think I'm going to have to lower it down for the fourth one, so I'm going to lower it straight away down on this one. Dragging that across. Right, now we're going to hire it. Inverted controls, obviously. And dragging it across like so. That should be all the beacons lit, I believe. Oh, hang on, there might be another one over there, funny enough. All the way over, all the way over. Slightly down. That's definitely one. And that is all your beacons lit. Right. Let's progress. We are going to be getting attacked. So to arms. Defend yourselves and all that jazz. You know what we got to do? We got to defend our little pirate sloop versus these bloody massive... How many guns that ship got? 3, 6, 7. So that's a 14 gunner. 14 gunner plays my 2. Dear, oh dear, oh dear. It's going to be all shades of awkward. Right, we're going to get down there. We're going to defend. If you can see a cannon spare on your way down, you can return fire. That is another commendation. But we can also get that a little bit later on, so that's not to worry if we can't get that now. Do not stress about that whatsoever. That commendation will be coming, just not forthwith. I always wanted to say that in a sentence. All right, jump on down, and we are going to be defending ourselves here We will not let them take this beach under no circumstances. There's barrels of food there, guys, if you need them. There's barrels of food down here. There's ammo here. All of that type of good stuff. Keep moving. Defend this beach. Worth your life. See as I say. So you've defended the ship. Now it's, well, the castle, the fort even. Bloody hell. Now it's time to get back to your ship and set sail yet again, following the compass and to where those beacons are now going to lead us. So I will see you at the other end of this short sail. Right, so as we approach the fort, we're not going slow, dear, oh dear, oh dear. But as we approach the fort, we are going to be hearing Barbosa, and they are going to be firing cannons at our mates in the fort. Now, our next commendation is actually going to be really, really, really bloody simple. And it doesn't work if you use the cannon from your gun, unfortunately. You've got to use one of the cannons from the actual fort itself. So we're going to park up on this island, or dock, as they say, and then I believe the second cannon on the left-hand side will actually allow us to fire back. So that will be our commendation unlocked. We can jump straight over. Bosh. Second cannon on the left-hand side up here, so we're going to go straight on up. And the second we get that one cannonball off to them, that's accommodation, baby. So right, second on the, which one lets me? There we go. No. Definitely one of these that lets me. I thought it was that one. Oh, there we go. So as we fire back there, accommodation unlocked. Strike your colours. You can't kill the ship or out, but it's accommodation. Right, let's progress. And we are going to now start looking for the journals. As you're coming into the town, you're going to want to pick up this Masendo key, which is literally here on the well where they're trying to hang the guy. So pick up this key, and that's going to help us unlock another commendation shortly afterwards. Just to the right of where you pick up the Masendo key, you are going to see this La Costueguer. I believe that's the La Costume or something like that. Then you are going to read the journal just on in the door on the left-hand side. After you found the journal in the costume shop, follow it through and just keep following the road round. You're going to slowly come up a flight of stairs and then down a flight of stairs, and then through this door you will see on the right-hand side the next journal. So following that road round, we are going to see Mikado literally directly in front of us. Now we know we're holding the Mikado key, so come around to the door on the right-hand side and get this bad boy unlocked. This is going to be another commendation that we're going to need to do as well. So once we're up here, we want to shut down this crate and then read the note behind. Wretched pirates, their song echoes through our towns as they cart away our valuables to that foul cavern they call a hideout, waiting for their captain. I'm no sailor, even though I tremble at the name Barbosa. So we know we're going to steal some money off Barbosa, you know what I'm saying? So grab out your lantern, light the old flame up. I think there's only the one, if I remember rightly, and I'm pretty sure that's all that's in the room. Scanning for a journal double quickly because it'd be daft not to. And then we are going to go downstairs to the dock, which I believe is just down here. Going over towards the right hand side now, unfortunately, and I'm a little bit gutted about this, right? We are going to have to use the old rowboat. So we are going to basically follow the pirate ship a little bit further down. This could take me a while, so I'll see you at the bottom of this bit. Nope, you know what? I'm going to stay on. There we go. We're catching up with them. We've basically just got to follow these guys around. Oh, I'm so bad on these rowboats. There we go. Just keep rowing. Just keep rowing. No way you got in front of me there. No way you got in front of me there. So just keep on following these guys. And as you can see, they're going to be going into this cave over here. Or not quite a cave, is it? It's a sewer system over here. And we are going to need to get up there. So I think we've got to use the pulley system. There we go. Keep an eye where they're going. Use the pulley system. to let us in. Can't believe I'm staying with this bloody rowboat. Right, use the oars. Just keep rowing, just keep rowing. All the way down. Ah! Gonna crash! Don't worry about this. Don't worry about this. We're doing fine. Still part of the plan. Catch up with these in a second. Hang on. Can we reverse? Do a reverse thing in this thing? There better be. There's not. Oh, my days. We're trapped. We're trapped forever, lads. We're trapped forever. Oh, that was Andy. Yeah. All part of the plan. All part of the plan. Sailing under where these guys are as well. We will... Oh, dear. We need to catch up with that rowboat again. That rowboat is well and truly gone, isn't it? Well and truly gone. Old pig's over there. Following it down. Oh, my days. It's probably the longest I've ever used a rowboat for. Right, we're still on their tail. Still on their tail. They ain't losing us. Like Speedy Gonzales. Now, I do believe they pull up there. And you see where they're digging? That is where we're going to dig to, guys. Bosh! Villagers' valuable treasure discovered. And we are... I feel like we're incredibly good pirates at the moment, right? Because we're actually going to give this back to them. What? I know, but we're going to give it back to them nonetheless. So, jump on in and hand in the villagers' valuables. And that is your next commendation. So, going back to Mikado, we are going to be cracking on with the main story now and picking up the other journals as we go. So, following the road round to the right-hand side, we're going to be basically following the path of Captain Jack as he escapes from... is this Tortuga? I'm not sure if it is Tortuga or not. I know it's in the film, this particular bit. And, Dominic the donkey. Anyway, we're basically going to be following his path down as he escapes from various... Right then, boys and girls, I know what you're thinking. You're thinking, hang on, Shanks. I can't quite place it, but you and half look different to that last scene. And you're right, the game crashed. It was pretty late when I was filming it, and I figured I'd pick things up the next day. Anyway, as we're following Captain Jack round, ideally we want to go up there to run across there and continue on with the quest, but we're going to go all the way up to the top on the ramparts, because that's what they're called, you know, the castle ramparts. Little bit of culture for you, baby. Look at this, ramparts and oubliettes all in one video. Right, go all the way down here, and your next journal, I believe this is your third journal, is just here. Then we are going to double back on ourselves. We're going to run all the way back down, and we're going to basically catch up with Captain Jack Sparrow. Now, the area that we were in previously when we were doing the commendation for finding the treasure, we could have also grabbed this journal then, but it's not too big a deal that we can grab it now. Honestly, it doesn't matter either which way you can grab it. So we're going to use the pulley system, drag the pulley system towards us like so. You're going to want to make sure it's at an angle where you can jump on it and then jump onto the next platform with ease, like so. Said with ease and nearly fell off. Ah, what a whopper. Right, and then all the way back up, because then you're going to use that platform again to jump on to there. Don't be afraid to use that box. Chuck a little right, and I believe then we need to run out the guns. And this bit always gets super, super dodgy because I always feel like I'm going to fall off. And it's even worse because I'm filming a video and everyone will point and laugh. And yeah. Such is life. All right, run the guns. Oh, shit.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Take two! Over we go. Oh, dear. 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 Right, we've done it on the second take. I can live with that. Right, following it down. Captain Jack's going to be down there. He's going to zip up here. So we're going to stay up here for ease, really. Down into the dungeon. Get a little bit ahead of him. It doesn't matter. And our next commendation is actually going to be free the prisoners. So we're going to go through here. You're going to see the old trick of trying to lure the dog over with the bone. It's not working, lads. But good job, Shanksy's here on a jailbreak for you. All the way up to the top. Chuck a left at this point. Jump on over. You don't actually have to jump on over. You could fall down and climb up the ladder. Either which way, and the jail key's going to be there. Then you're going to see the little paw prints. I think you might actually meant to follow the paw prints up here, but yeah, I've not. Right, we can open this door here with the key. It's not a single-use key. Then we break these boys out of jail. Boom. Accommodation, prisoners freed. And then we're going to progress a little bit further down where we are meant to be going up here and unlock this. This is going to be the area that we're going to grab our next journal in. So this was the area that we were in shortly before, where we sailed down here to get the boats, and then the journal is just there. The wicked wench, sounds like my type of lady, baby, is just going to be there. Right, from there we're going to climb back up this ladder, and we are going to shoot that wire there. Wire? The rope man. And then we can mess around with this pulley system like so. So we're going to move that pulley system a little bit out to get to that platform there, and then we're going to use this pulley system to move that platform out there where the jump is going to be comfortable enough to go whoop, 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 just like that. And if you don't make the whoop sound when you're jumping, you're doing it bloody wrong. All right, simple as that. Right, once you've done that, just follow it on round, and we are going to be just basically chasing down Jack Sparrow, continuing on with the quest. Nothing crazy. Again, a lot of the areas like this are super linear. Like, there's not much you can really do. Use the pulley system, drag this all the way up, and we're going to find the key in the bucket. Treasure key, bosh, just like how he done it himself. And there's old Captain Jack chilling out over there. Bit of a cutscene while he rambles on. I'll see you in a sec. Once you're done with that bit, you actually get a little 10k gold and all, which ain't to be sniffed at. 10k is 10k is 10k is 10k. So once Jack's done talking, you can progress up. But we are now going to have some ghosts. That's not actually one of the ghosts that we need to fight, but we are going to have some ghosts that we're going to need to fight a little bit further on down the line. I was just getting overly panicky, overly paranoid, and we were kicking off. Now, I would suggest using fire on some of these guys, because it is also a commendation. Now, I don't think it's a commendation for this particular level, but it is a commendation at one point, killing them or killing one of them with fire. So well worth using that. Get them set on fire and then just literally kite them back. Not an issue. Following this drop down, and once we drop down onto the first roof, we're going to find our very last journal there. Boom! That's a whole lot of journals, baby. Right, and that should pretty much be all the commendations completed until that we can do until completing the actual quest. So after that, super linear. Let's drop down, follow the road round. We're trying to get back to the old ship, grab some fire bombs, grab some food if you can find it. As you can see, I've just started this this bit off and totally forgot to grab any grub, and we're basically going to be heading back on ourselves, back towards the ship. There are going to be areas where we're going to have to fight these guys, and again, fire normally does the job. I didn't know why I used a bomb. Didn't want a bomb. Get back. Oh, that hurt. That hurt a lot. That hurt a lot. So kill these guys and then we will progress on. Right, with those guys killed, we are moving on. Literally super linear. Nowhere that you can really make a mistake. And I say that tentatively. Oh, baby, I could always make a mistake. But we go up here to the left-hand side. You can't get up there. As I say, super linear. Drop down here, and we're going to have a little bit of a bigger fight. The way is actually locked. You shall not pass until you deal with these guys down here. So deal with these, and then we'll catch up. All the ads, we are going to be cracking on down this way, across the bridge a little bit. And then we are going to be going... Oh, no, we're not. We were going to be going through the shop. We're going to have to go up instead and then just drop down into another area where you guessed it, we're going to have another tear up. Deal with these, and I'll catch you in a sec. And just in case you are struggling with these guys, don't forget to check the barrel. There's normally cannonballs or a lot of fire in here as well. Fire's a really, really good way to deal with any of the enemies that you find in a little bit of tough. That type of damage over time does absolutely mad things to them. So don't be afraid to search the barrels. There's always going to be food in there to keep yourself stocked up and whatnot. Once you've killed the... I can't remember his name. I've literally just fought him 3 seconds ago and already can't remember his name. We are going to be heading back to get to our ship. And then, you guessed it, setting bloody sail, baby. Get me out of here. Raise that anchor up. And let's skedaddle. What a beautiful word. Skedaddle. Right, we're going to go over this way. Sail in between the beacons, basically. Or follow the ship, whatever you find easier. Doesn't really matter, really, does it? It's not rocket science at this point, Shanks. And yeah, just follow the ship down, and I'll see you at the end. Once you've docked up, jump on in. Now, if you are struggling to find out where to go, don't forget you've always got your compass. It's very easy to just follow the ships, however, and don't forget you don't actually need to get involved when the ships are fighting each other. If you want to, lovely. If you don't, not a big deal. I'm going to drop this anchor just because like my ship's going absolutely bloody mad. But yeah, if you don't want to get involved with the fight, you don't need to. If you don't have the resources or anything like that, it's not that big a deal. It really doesn't change a thing. So that was absolutely terrible parking. I don't want to talk about it. And if anyone goes in the comments, actually, Shanksy, it's not parking, it's called docking, do one. All right, just do one. Right, so we're going to come up to the tavern. We're going to knock on the door. We're going to meet our old mate, the cursed captain, who still owes us a favour. We're going to get in there. We're going to chat to Jack Sparrow. And there's just going to be basically a bunch of talking from some of the other captains from all the tall tales up until this point. Getting involved a little bit. Don't worry if you haven't played all the other tall tales. There's no real spoilers or anything like that. There'll be a little cutscene and then we will be back on the ship. So there's nothing to grab here. There's nothing that you really need to do in here. So I'll see you back at the ship after this cutscene. So once the cutscene's finished, we are going to be meeting Jack Sparrow back on the boat. And we are literally going to be sailing out of here. Super, super simple. As I say, once we got that last journal and literally once we fought that last guy, we were pretty much laughing. It's all smooth sailing. And we are just going to sail on out of here towards the green light. Don't go into the light. I can't help it. It's so beautiful. Whatever, guys. Whatever. Right. Head towards the green light. Ah! Don't crash me ship. Don't crash me shit. Oh, for God's sake. Come on, son. Turn it round. You can do this. You can do this. Sail into the green light. And that will be the end of this tall tale. But it is pretty cool that we've got Jack Sparrow coming back with us. He's going to be on the ship that you can talk to him or see him in various things. And we're going to be sailing all the way back to the outpost. Well, actually not even to the outpost. Once we get back to the Sea of Thieves, Captain Jack's going to be like, right, we've got some things to check on. And he's gonna do the off. And then we are ready for Tall Tales Part 4. Guys, that is it for me today. I hope you've enjoyed this video. If you have, you know what to do. Give it a thumbs up. Leave a comment down below. Honestly, guys, it helps out so much with the YouTube algorithm, guys. Like the first one of these guides I done got something like 9,000 views. The second one of these guides that I done got like 58 views. Like literally that early engagement, people liking and commenting on it makes the world of difference, guys. The world of difference. And I greatly appreciate you sticking around to this point if you've watched it all. If you have watched it all, if you want to catch me in person, find me over at my live streams. That's www.twitch.tv/Shanksy. Hope to see you over there, guys. We play a variety of games, including Sea of Thieves. We normally do Sea of Thieves on a Tuesday and then get up to a lot of randomness throughout the week. So I hope to see you over there, guys. If you've got any questions for me, you want to see any more Sea of Thieves guides, anything like that, you know what to do. Leave them in the comments down below. Or indeed join our Discord if you're looking for other players to team up with to tackle some of these tall tales. But that is it for me today, guys. Until next time, be smart, be strong, be safe. and I'll catch you on the flip side. You take it easy.